Welcome back to the Monster Picker channel. We have a good movie review for you today. Hard Boiled, the John Woo action classic from 1992.
Boiled.
What's this movie about?
Well, it's about... Here, hold up there. This has a glare on it.
Oh.
About this guy. He's like a Dirty Harry style cop in China or in Hong Kong. I don't know if that's the same thing. But anyways, he teams up with an undercover cop and they take down a mob weapon smuggling.
Some mob
ring.
family in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
This movie is an over-the-top action, a violent action flick. It's definitely a classic. Most people's scales, they give this 4 stars, or for the Monster Pickers channel, they would give it 5 stars. It took me so many years to watch this film. Look, still has the Walmart sticker on the slipcover here. So, what did you like about this movie?
Well, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of cool action and fighting and stunts and everything, and some very creative moves that were pulled off. So that was enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, right from the get-go. I mean, there's explosions and there's like a battle going on, and the protagonist, I think the actor's name is, what's it, like Kong Yao Cow Fat or something?
There's a fat in there.
Long Dong Cow Fat or something. I think his name's Long Dong Cow Fat. And he's got like 2 guns and he's taking on what seems like an army. And every time he like walks like to the next scene, like for a battle, he's keeping like a toothpick in his mouth, just keeping his cool. You don't get any cooler than this guy, and he's destroying everyone. He's like the freaking Terminator or something. He's just like walking from room to room, killing people.
Coincidentally, that's what we were gonna watch.
Yeah, we were gonna watch Terminator, and I can't find my copy. I might have to buy it on Blu-ray, and yeah, we'll definitely be doing that one because that's a must-see. I've seen it, but a big man here hasn't seen it yet, so we have to do the review. Got to do the review. Listen, this is like over-the-top action porn. If you like action films, this movie is non-stop action. Excuse me, this is pre-CGI, so what you see on the screen is really happening. Things exploding and guys falling over things, and these crazy action sequences, like on the gurneys, remember? Come out on the beds and they come flying across the room with the gun. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So, what did we not like about this film?
It was hard to follow up until the end. Once you just looking at what was happening, you started to realize what was going on, because anything prior to like the early or mid 2000s that was from somewhere where they speak another language, the dubs are never good. You see this with old animes, and it's always ridiculous. The English doesn't make sense.
I could barely tell what was going on. I mean, honestly, it's gonna sound terrible. I'm just being honest here. Everybody looked the same. It's like, just like all these Moes, like Three Stooges Moes running around. I'm like, what's going on here? It took like an hour that I'm able to like finally, okay, this guy, okay, he's an undercover cop, and this guy, I mean, I recognized the Long Dong Cow Fat guy right away, but yeah, after a while, once I kind of like figured out, okay, this is what's going on. I mean, the movie sunk in, and I liked it, but it took a while. It took a while.
Once you realize what was happening, it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. It was still cool before that, but when they're sitting there talking, and I don't know, I could have sworn at some point in the middle, the guy's voice changed.
Yeah, it did seem like that.
Whoever
yes.
was speaking for cow fat, he went from like American to British or something like that.
What's that name on there? Do you see the guy's name? We got to get this correct. Because I know he's been in a lot of other films.
Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat. Chow Yun Fat. Who does an amazing job. He does a great job in this film, but we're talking about the things we didn't like. I didn't care for the soundtrack. It had like a jazzy soundtrack. It sounded like jazz and like video games or something.
I liked that.
You liked it?
That was something I liked. It reminded me at certain points with the jazz and like the fighting and everything. It reminded me of Cowboy Bebop.
That's right. You pointed that out. Yeah. Definitely, this movie borrowed from Cowboy Bebop. I mean, Cowboy Bebop borrowed from this film. Probably. But this film, I think it borrowed from some others, like Die Hard.
Absolutely. The end.
I don't want to do any spoilers here, but there's like a Die Hard scene. And there's also a scene in the hospital where they're going to kill someone. It's going to be a hit. And the guys, it came out of The Godfather, you know, which is fine. It's okay. This movie, you know, borrows from those movies, and it's like on steroids. It's, you know, it's times 1,000, times 1,000,000, you know.
It's its own thing, you know. It's a completely different genre.
Absolutely. I mean, this film has inspired so many other films, you know. John Woo, he's a legend. I mean, directed The Killer and Face Off. So, yeah. Well, here's the big thing. Now you want to know. You want to know, Monster Picker, what do you think of this movie? Scale 1 to 5, 5 being the best. What do you give it? What do you give this film?
I'll give this one. If it had a better dub, which probably is out there, I would give it an extra half point, so I'll put it at a 3.5.
Wow, 3.5 is pretty good. Yeah. You know, giving this one some thought. I've been thinking about this one since last night. What am I gonna give? Hard boiled. What am I gonna give? I'm going to give this movie a 3. I'm going to give this movie a 3. I really enjoyed it. Like you said, the dub wasn't that great, and I'll be honest, the quality of this DVD I think could have been better. Maybe the Blu-ray, I would give this a 4.5 or a 4, but right now I'm going to give it a 3. If you get the Dragon Dynasty release of Hard Boiled, and I haven't watched the extras, there's all kinds of extras. So, there you go. Can you think of anything else you want to add? You want to say to the Monster Picker fans out there?
I think they've heard enough.
Really? They keep coming back for more. It feels like they never hear enough. Well, thank you for doing this with me. I hope you guys got something out of this. We certainly do enjoy doing these movie reviews. If there's something in particular you would like to see us review and talk about, let us know in the comments. And if you saw this movie and you disagree with our review or assessment, keep it to yourself. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and stay safe. Always remember, best friends are never apart. Maybe in distance, but not in heart. Thank you for watching, and stay safe. Bye.